Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the new poem, The Ant and the Cricket. The poet described this poem through the two insects. One is the cricket and another one is the ant. Now we shall start with the poem. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the summer, through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. In this poem, the poet describes about the habit of the cricket. What habit the cricket have? He all the time the cricket used to sing and did not bother to store for the future. In the summer and the spring season, he used to sing all the day and did not bother to collect the food for the winter. Now what happened? The winter has come and the cricket start complaining that there is no food in his cupboard. Why there is no food in his cupboard? Because in the summer season or in the spring season, the cricket never bother to work hard or never bother to collect the food for the winter. Not a crumb to be found on the snow covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Now, what happened? The cricket did not find a piece of food to eat. Why he did not find a piece of food to eat? Because everything is covered with snow. The snow is so heavy that he could not see a flower and leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? Now, the cricket says that what will become of me? I have not saved anything for the winter season. At last, by starvation and famine, made bold, all dripping with wet, all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly, and to see if to keep him alive he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Now, what happened? The cricket came on the verge of death. He was dying of hunger. So he took a courage, wet with rain and shivering with cold. He went to miserly ant. He wanted to know if the ant would help him keep alive. Now the cricket was dying of hunger and he was totally wet with rain and shivering with cold. Now what he decided? He decided to go to miserly ant to see if to keep him alive he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. The cricket now requested the ant to give him protection from rain. And what else he wanted from the ant? He want some quantity of food from the ant. And what his intention, what the cricket's intention was, it's his intention was to repay the debit soon. Means that the food he will borrow from the ant, he will return it tomorrow. He said that if the ant was not kind, he would die. Now he's start thinking if the ant will show her kindness to the cricket, he will not die of starvation and sorrow. So this is the end of the part 1. You will get some questions related to these two parts and you have to attempt that questions. Thank you, students.